Have you been trying to lose that freshman 15, or if you're anything like me, that freshman 30, then I have the diet for you to try. It's called the keto diet. Keto diet includes ketosis, which is just a normal metabolic process that takes place in your body. What this process does is it burns fat stores for energy instead of glucose. Glucose is just simple sugars and carbs that you take in your diet every day, like fruit, yogurt, and bread, and many others. Since you're using fat stores for energy instead of glucose, then you're building up what's called ketones. Now, these are just proteins that build up in your body as a result of breaking down that fat for energy. These can easily be excreted in your urine. And since you're taking in so much fat, then this is considered a high fat and a low carb diet. 75% of your diet should come from these fats, and the other 25% should come from carbs and proteins. And with all of this fat intake, you'll have a rapid weight loss. Now I'm going to talk about some of the benefit and risk of ketosis. In the very beginning, you'll experience what's called a keto flu. This is much like the normal flu, and it happens about 2 to 7 days after you put your body into ketosis. You'll experience things like headache, irritability, nausea, fatigue, and constipation. The causes for this are not known yet, but if you drink lots of water, the chances of beating this keto flu are very high. Another big risk of ketosis is pushing your body into what is called ketoacidosis. This is just abnormally high levels of ketones and abnormally high levels of blood sugar. Everyday patients aren't at risk for this, but type 1 diabetes patients are at higher risk for this than regular patients. This is because they do not produce insulin, which stops the production of the ketones. Some benefits of this are that it can improve your general health. It can improve things like your heart health, and that's because you're taking in good cholesterols and lowering the bad cholesterols. Another thing is that you'll experience significant weight loss, and that's because you're using all of those fat stores for the energy, like I said earlier. Another big benefit is that children with epilepsy, they're less likely to experience seizures. Not very many studies have been done over this, but one at Emory University School of Medicine has been done, and they say that the diet alters the genes involved in energy metabolism in the brain. This in turn helps stabilize function of neurons that are exposed to the challenge of epileptic seizures. About 50% of the children that have started this keto diet are less likely to experience those seizures. Another one of the big benefits of this diet that people like are that you're less likely to experience those awful hunger pains that come with all the other diets. This is because you're taking in a lot of those fatty foods that you're breaking down for energy, and you feel more full, but also while keeping your calorie count down. Now I'm going to go over some of the snacks and meals that you can have while you're on the keto diet. Some simple snacks that you can have throughout the day while you're at work or at home. You can have avocado slices, or you can have nuts. You can also have what's called a keto smoothie. Now this just uses avocados, coconuts, and nut butter as a base, and then you can blend things in like berries, lemons, limes, and spinach. A couple meals that you can try while you're on the keto diet are just as simple as chicken and pizza. With the chicken, you're going to want to use chicken thighs instead of breast because they have more fat than the chicken breast. With the chicken, you can either bake it or you can put it in the crock pot. I'm sure there's several other ways that you can cook it, and it's real simple to make. With the pizza, you can either buy this pre-made, or you can make it yourself at your house. You're gonna when you make the dough, you're gonna want to use almond flour instead of regular flour. And for all the toppings, you should use low carb toppings. So marinara, cheese. If you put any meats on it, just make sure they're all low carb. In conclusion, I think the keto diet is a great diet for rapid weight loss. But if you're a type 1 diabetes patient, then you should probably consult your doctor first. But if not, then give this great diet a try.